Hey. I'm always looking to try to improve my game. I do something called the Daily Eight. And sorry, my eyes a little, set a 10-minute meditation, so my eyes are a little heavy. Um, I'm always trying to improve my game every day. How do I just, tweak my mind? Everything operates within 100%. The world without is a reflection of the world within. I don't want to get ethereal on you, but it's 100% true. And so I'm always trying to look at like what's the edge I can give myself? How do I give myself an edge? How do I take myself to the next level? And how do I tweak my inner being just a little bit? And so one of the things I do is called my daily eight, which in that daily eight is writing down my goals. And you know, I've always done it, did it, wrote it down. Felt really good about it. Really, in the last since about Christmas, I bought this. It's called Project 369. I know it's reversed because I'm holding the camera on me, but here's the deal. I don't know what it is. It's just something to write down my goals. And as I kind of look at it, it's called Vortex Math. And, you don't have to believe in this. And, I don't know. You can go look it up online. I'm a smart guy. It kind of hurts my head even to kind of think about what 369 means. A lot of people credit this to Nikola Tesla, that he was a big believer in 369 and it opens up to the spiritual being and whatever it is. But I just thought I would share it with you, share kind of what we do. But it's pretty straightforward. It's really in the morning. You write down, your biggest goal, right? Just focusing on one. And it's one of my buddy's dads told me this. Is just focusing on one goal. How do you hit that one goal? And I think I sprayed my attention a little bit all over the place. Focused on 5 goals, 10 goals, whatever it was. But he always said focus on one goal. And he sold his business for multiple $1 million. And so, so what this is your morning. They call it your morning manifestation. So you write down your biggest goal 3 times, and then next for 3 times you say what actions will you take to attract it today. And then the third one is how do you visualize this reality. And in the morning you write down the manifestation 3 times. You write down what actions you'll take to attract it 3 times. And then how do you visualize this? And you write down 3 ways you visualize it. That's in the morning. In the afternoon is where the 6 comes in. You write down your manifestation 6 times. Now, I also, I'll tell that in a minute. So you manifested 6 times. In the evening, you write it down 9 times before you go to bed. And see, I was always a big believer of auto-suggestion by Think and Grow Rich. And, used that my whole life. But maybe I got away from it, and I credit it a lot to, right out of college, getting, multiple 6-figure job is, using that auto suggestion strategy. I also credit with Mary and my wife. But here you write down your 9 manifestation. You write down your biggest goal, your manifestation 9 times. And then after that, after you write it down 9 times, what you do, so let me go back, is you write down kind of a affirmation. This one last night was, or tonight is, I am learning to let go of my fear. I am learning to let go of my fear. And you write that down 9 times. Then the next thing you do is questions to ask is, how do you feel when you put in the work and effort into your manifestation? What are you thankful for? Have you noticed any changes? And then lastly, how are you feeling as you write down your manifestation? So the whole idea is, right, you're hitting it intellectually, you're writing it down, so you got the mind-body connection, write it down, and then you're connecting an emotion to it. And then not to be forgotten is that you have to take an action to accomplish whatever you're going to accomplish. But here's the big thing, too, is in the morning what I do is after I write down my manifestation 3 times, what actions will I take to attract it, and how do you visualize this reality, I meditate for 10 minutes. Meditation to me is just no music, just shutting my eyes, trying to clear my brain and trying to stay in the big picture and really try to not think of anything, as Robert F. Handel says in in the Master Key System. And then when I do it in the afternoon, I write it down. And there too, I try to do a meditation. It's in the middle of the day. Sometimes I get get interrupted, but as more as you can do it. And then at night is I literally do that right before I go to bed. And then when I sleep, I listen to some kind of music at a certain frequency or whatever it is, whether it be kind of hypnosis type music. So anyways, just thought I'd share it with you. And I don't know, because, who knows? Like, I'm a pretty action-oriented guy every day. And I'm always tweaking, as much as I'm tweaking my mindset, I'm tweaking my actions. I'm very protective of my time. Some guys started doing some trainings during the day, and it was for my team. And he's like, hey, you should be here because it's for your team. Well, dude, I never told you to do the trainings. I never told you to do it in the middle of the fucking day. So I don't show. So I'm very protective of my time, is what I'm saying, and always trying to change my actions. But some great opportunities have opened up just in the last few weeks of doing this book, and some pretty big opportunities. So, just thought I'd share it with you. Whether you go study 369, whether you go buy this book, just gave you the methodology that you could do every day. And the big thing is sticking with it. One, have congruent mind, have congruent actions, and have congruent feelings, and be, do, have. And so just keep pushing. Just thought to share it with you. 369, Nikola Tesla, Vortex Math. Go Google it, YouTube it, whatever. And, really focus on one big goal. Number 2 is, what actions are you going to take to accomplish that goal? And how do you feel when you're thinking about and acting in accordance of that goal? Do it now. Dominate today.